today to do a little camping corner video. I've recently purchased in error the Aquaquest Safari Tarp. Now, yeah, it was an error purchase. I was actually looking at it just to see if I could use it for hammock camping, and whilst I was converting the cost from US dollars into New Zealand dollars, I accidentally hit the purchase button, and I didn't realise until I checked my bank account about a week later and it had already been shipped. So as it is, I'm going to do a review in camping corner of this bad boy this evening, and come along and let's see what it's like. I'm hoping, I'm not sure if it will, but I'm hoping it's going to rain, but if it doesn't, then that will be a trial for another day. Anyway, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this, and I will bring you back shortly. Cheers, Kiwis. Hey Kiwis, hopefully you can hear me all right. The builders are still building at the back of us there, so there's a bit of noise banging and going on, but they should be finished relatively soon because it's starting to get dark now, even though the camera doesn't show it. So it looks like I'm going to be putting the new tarp up in the dark, which is normal for me when I'm in camping corner. Anyway, just quickly run through some stats with you. It's 13 feet by 10 feet, which is 4 meters by 3 meters metric. It's made of 70D nylon, which durable silicone and PU coating for 5,000 millimeters waterproof resistance. It's got heat tape seams and a reinforced stitching at all the stress points and all the tie downs and all that sort of stuff. It weighs 970 grams, which isn't a great deal really for the size of tarp. It's got 19 loops and that sort of thing. It's got a little camping hook for the lantern and there as well. Yeah, so it's got its own little stuff sack, as you can see here, little stuff sack which has got a vented bottom, and it's also got a molly strap on the back, which is, I think, is going to be quite handy, and a little carry handle if you're wandering down to the beach. So that is the Aquaquest Safari Tarp, and what I'll do is I will take you over to camping corner, get some lights on, and yeah, see what mess we can make for somewhere to sleep tonight. I'll bring you back shortly. Right, Kiwis, so there we go. So I've got the Aquaquest tarp there. I thought I've got a long tarp pole. I've got me walking poles as usual, some long tent pegs, some heavy duty pegs because I might need those to hold the tarp pole, my ridge line, some cordage, and that's it at this stage. So let's see what we can do about getting that tarp up. I don't know if you can hear, but the neighbours are having a bit of a barbecue because the weather's dry at the moment. So yeah, but I'm going to get my gear in here. It's like a massive hotel in here anyway, but I'm going to get that in, and I'll get you set up. I'm hoping that the music's not too loud so that I'm in breach of copyright, but we'll see how we go with that. Right, Kiwis, so I'm in. I've put my footprint to my Odyssey 1 down just so I can put my mat on it because the grass is quite wet. So I put that down. I've got a silver mat, and I've got my Trekology sleeping pad. I've got my old work picnic blanket. I will be putting my -3 sleeping bag in here tonight. It's actually quite nice. I don't think we're going to get too much condensation. There's quite a breeze blowing through here, but once I'm in my sleeping bag, that'll be nice and warm. I am feeling some spots of rain, but that's just because it's blowing in here. If it rains too hard, then all I'll do is I'll just shoot down there a bit more, and that's it. But as it is, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute, get some more things sorted out, and then I'll bring you back. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, I'll bring you back shortly once I'm in the tarp and with a few more things. So we're just inside the tarp, and I'm actually quite impressed. There's quite a bit of room here. So we've got the tarp finish starts there, and it goes all the way across there for 3 meters, and then the bed's not even right at the bottom. We've still got another 600 millimeters before we get to the bottom of the tarp. So I've got my nature hike sleeping bag out, and then I've got my Trekology sleeping mat. Under there I've got the little silver mat, just to add some insulation just between the mat and the thing. And then underneath all of that, it's just on my Odyssey 1 footprint from a tent. I'm currently sitting on just a picnic blanket, and I don't know if you can hear, but it's starting to rain again. I don't know if you're picking that up. Let me just switch mics and see if we can pick that up. So I'm not sure what I've done here. My aim was to have it a little bit like a plough point, but because of the room in Camping Corner, it's not huge, and this tarp is huge. I wasn't able to do it. So basically basically all I did was I've pegged down the back, the far end back to the ground. I've pushed the front end up as high as I could get it with a tarp pole, and then I've just tied the sides down a little bit like an A-frame, just to give me some coverage from the weather. Now it is raining. My only concern is, like I did last time, is on the A-frame it was blowing quite in, but because this tarp is quite cavernous, I can squat back towards the back of the tarp, which is what I'm doing, and I have still got heaps and heaps and heaps of room. It's ridiculous the amount of room under this tarp. It's just absolutely crazy. You could get easy 2 or even 3 people under, at least 3 people under here, with the right configuration. If I was to drop the A down and push the A-frame out more, yeah, you'd easily get 3 under here, absolutely. But yeah, it's starting to rain quite hard, and yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to spending the night. It's supposed to be quite cold tonight, but I'm not sure of the temperatures at this stage. So yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to this tonight. I've got a little table here as well now. My bed's all set up and ready to go. I think what I might do is I might make myself a brew, get the old gas stove fired up on the table, make myself a nice warm drink, yeah, and just chill out for a bit. yeah, and I'll bring you back once I sort of settle down for the evening. I'll speak to you soon. Good evening, camping Kiwis. I'm testing the new Aquaquest Safari Tarp tonight in Camping Corner. It's exactly what Camping Corner was made for. It's a very large tarp. It's 3 meters wide. From there to there is 3 meters wide, and front to rear is 4 meters. It's quite a bodge job in the garden, just because being quite a large tarp, it's taking up quite a lot of room, and I haven't got a lot of places to be able to actually peg it down. But there you go. Aquaquest Safari Tarp. Thank you, Jason. You got your using your Kapilka cup and spoon in Camping Corner. This is a really cool cup, by the way. All made out of recycled products. It's great. Right, so alright, Kiwis, it's about 2 minutes to 9, and I've had quite a bit of a downpour tonight already. Just made myself a nice cup of salted caramel chocolate in my Kapilka cup that I bought me. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, it's one of those. It's only one of those packet ones. It's just an Avalanche, 99% sugar free because I'm a fatty. The salted caramel, but yeah, it's really quite nice. It's creamy and it's tasty. So yeah. So far, I'm quite impressed with the Aquaquest tarp. It's quite nice. It's quite lightweight. I don't know if you can pick it up on here, but it might do in the morning. But it's got these little squares, so it is really well made anti-rip. And I mean, it's got quite some tension on it at the moment, you know, and it's held up well. I'm just hoping for a bigger downpour in rain overnight. But first impressions, yeah, it's a really spacious, really good good tarp. I'd like to get it out when I'm doing a hammock camp, because it's so big. I'm picking that I can run the hammock underneath as an A-frame. At the moment I'm running the DD multicam 3x3 on a diagonal, so it's a diamond shape. It's okay if I've got the tarp quite low to the hammock, whereas this I can have the hammock quite low, and I can still get plenty of coverage on the sides so the rain doesn't drive in, and plus I'm going to be covered if I set it up properly and I'm in the middle, because it's a 12-foot hammock. It's quite a large hammock, but yeah, because it's 4 meters, I'm going to have quite the length. I can have it as an A-frame, but if I really want to you know, cover myself, I could do the diagonal on this one, and this would really stretch over the hammock, probably from tree to tree, the same width as the hammock really, and the lines, if I do it right, covering me completely with a big diamond. So we shall see, we shall see. So yeah, I'm just gonna, excuse me, I'm just gonna chill out and drink my chocolate, and yeah, just see how we go. There's no condensation in here whatsoever, and that's because it's so high. So quite looking forward to a sleep tonight. I quite like it when it's open like this and get the breeze on my face, but I'm nice and snug in my sleeping bag. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my chocolate and I will bring you back when it's closer to bedtime. Talk soon. Hey Kiwis, so it's 10:15. Yeah, the lights are off in the house. It started raining heavier. I'm on my second chocolate. I finished my second chocolate. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might jump into bed. There's no need to show you that. I'm just going to dive in the sleeping bag and get ready for bed. Obviously, if anything happens throughout the night, I will obviously let you know. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm going to get my head down and I'll see you legends first thing in the morning for another coffee, or chocolate in my case. Have a good night Kiwis, see you in the morning. Hey Kiwis, well, I've just been woken up. It's now just after midnight. It's having a good snooze there, and the heavens have just opened up and woke me up. It took me a while to figure out where I was, and yeah, so that's absolutely hosing down at the moment, which is fabulous. But I'm having a good feel around, and yep, she's nice and dry and underneath the tarp. Temperature at the moment is about 12 degrees. I thought it was going to be a lot colder, but yeah, no, it's been really good. There's a bit of a breeze out. I've been getting chilly on the arms, so tuck them in your sleeping bag. And yeah, I'm so glad that that I bought that Nature Hike -3 bag with me. Not that I need it, that, you know, it's just overkill really. So I've just got a pair of shorts, got a t-shirt on, because the top half is hanging outside, you know. But yeah, it's good. So yeah, I'm just going to get back to sleep, and I'll bring you back if anything changes. See you in the morning, Kiwis. Good night. Hey Kiwis, it's 3:30 in the morning and we've had a massive downpour, which is a perfect test for the tarp tonight. Yeah, so the tarp seems to be doing really well. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to sleep and I'll see you in the morning. Night, guys. Good morning, camping Kiwis. Well, that was a good night. It's now 8:15. Yeah, I had to get up early doors at about 4:30. But I didn't put it on camera, but the wind blew through, quite changed direction and blew the pole down behind me, if you can see that, and it popped out the middle tent peg on that side, so I had a droopy tarp. But yeah, other than that, it was a good night. I'm going to let this thing dry out. I'll make coffee and stuff in a minute, but I'm not going to show you that. I was going to do that, but there's no point. But what I will say is I was really happy with the performance of the tarp, especially when that big rainstorm came through. As normal, to be expected with the nylon, silnylon, because it's got silicone on it, the silnylon tarps, there is a lot of stretch, lots and lots of stretch, and this is a large tarp. Did get a little bit of moisture in on the sides, but nothing. That's nothing. It's only where the wind's blown that in. Other than that, yep, it was a nice dry night. The sleeping bag I'm in, the Nature Hike sleeping bag, brilliant bag. I love it. I spent a really comfortable night in here. As you can see, I'm just in my t-shirt, so yeah, works really well. If anything, I was just on the border of being too hot, so yeah, I could have my arms out and they get chilly in the night, pop them back in, warm them up, pop them back out again. It's fine. Anyway, yep, so overall the tarp worked well. Yeah, so the Aquaquest Safari Tarp, I would, yeah, I'm going to give it a seal of approval for the Camping Kiwi. Next up is the to do it whilst I'm in my hammock. See how that works. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.